a lot.
I feel much more at home right now. Are you stupid? Just went haywire in his apartment. Yes, indeed. Hello my little darlings and welcome back to another vlog. Yes, indeed. And if you are new here, hello to you as well. Today we are gonna rearrange my apartment. Yes, indeed. A couple of weeks ago I actually did a video in The Sims 2 where I redecorated my apartment, so I should get a kind of a overview of what I should be doing and what are you doing, my special darling. So today we are gonna rearrange my furniture a little bit, or at least try to do it, you know. So if you have seen that video, or if you don't have, you can watch that video later on. Yes, indeed. I will actually put that sofa a little bit on the side like that, you know, and then the TV right over there, just know to see how it's gonna look like, and then we're gonna rearrange some other furniture as well, you know, after, you know, time has passed and we know it looks kind of nice, you know. And my special darling is, you know, preparing for me because I need to do this vlog right now, and ignore that table, my work table at the moment, and there is a TV and here is me. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much once again. So, you know, we are gonna do that, and we are just gonna have to see how that looks in the end. Yes, indeed. And while we're doing that, you can always press that like, subscribe and notification icon down below, so you can become a part of the DarlingSquad and the Digazmo family as well. Yes, indeed. And this is the swirly territory of the room before we are doing this. So you have, you know, kind of an overview of what is going on in this apartment. Yes, indeed. So, we have actually already started because I didn't press record, my stupid ass. Here we have the sofa, you know, so we are just gonna move right on with this. You know, I am tired today, so that is why it just went haywire in his apartment. Okay, so now, imagine that that corner is not there anymore, but you know, this is essentially how I would want the sofa and the TV, and then have the desks behind here so I can watch the TV while I am editing or doing stuff on the computer. And it's chaos right now, but we will just have to wait and see if we can make this work. But right now it actually looks kinda, you know, nice. Nicer than I thought, actually. Okay, so now we have moved that desk from over there to there, and it feels kinda good, but now I have that desk that I don't know what I should do with, because I do think I, you know, overestimated the size of this living room, but, you know, the thought is that I should be moving that room splitter as well to this wall, maybe, but I really don't know just yet. Right now it's just chaos in my head. Let me just think for a little bit. And my special darling too. Okay, so I decided with the help of my special darling that the room splitter will stay there, but we might just be moving those two bookshelves. Yes, indeed. So now we are just gonna move the goddamn desk by ourselves, apparently. Are you stupid? Oh my god. Okay, let me just plop you where you belong, and we will be right back to moving around the furniture. Okay, so this is how we have come this far, and you know, it's still chaos because you know, we have stuff everywhere that should be going somewhere else. So we are almost done. We just aren't sure just yet if we are done or not, but we soon will be. Yes, indeed. Yes, I can't give you a final verdict right now, but I will do that as soon as I can, of course. Yes, indeed, there is the good light. Hello, hello. Yes, I will see you soon, my darlings, when we have rearranged some more. I do believe I need to have a smoke on this. We're gonna smoke and talk about what we should do. I'll be right back. Okay, my darling, so now we have actually finished up everything. Yes, indeed, in here at least. So, that desk got to stay there with that little drawer thingy and that drawer thingy, and that's beanbag, but that shit on top should not be there. And my other system camera, DSLR, my system camera, DSLR is standing here overlooking the room. Yes, indeed. And there are my bookshelves, of course. And we actually put that other desk right here, you know, so I will have that there. And back here we have a little area where the shoes are all in a big pile, you know, and that sort of stuff. And here we have the kitty cat, yes indeed. And here is my lounge chair. So I will actually have to buy one little side desk, sideboard, little tabletop, I don't know what it's called. So I can have, you know, some books on there, some drinks, you know, and that sort of stuff. And here is my goddamn messy table, yes indeed. Now we are gonna move into, and yes, the aquarium is gonna go there, but I'm not gonna have that chest because it doesn't stand stable on that chest, so we're gonna have another, you know, oblong sideboard shit right there with that on, yes indeed. And that is gonna go into the bedroom, and here we have stuff, yes indeed, on display, real good and easy. And of course we have one of those boards, chest of drawers with the doors out here instead, and this is how the bedroom looks, yes indeed. And here we have my special darling resting it up so he can help me with this shit, because I am, you know, too weak to do it on my own. So right now we're lying like that, so we're gonna turn it around, you know, so we have the heads up against that wall, yes indeed, because I'm gonna have a bed frame later on, you know, so that is totally fine. This cabinet is gonna go away, I do believe, and we have bought, or I have bought, my dad has bought for me, new IKEA chest of drawers, yes indeed, and they are red, and they are gorgeous indeed, so those are gonna build together right now, yes indeed. You, me and my special darling, yes indeed, so let me just change the batteries in my camera and I will see you soon enough. Now my little darlings, I have all my tools right here, yes indeed, and we're gonna start with one, of course, yes indeed, and this scissor is also from IKEA. Hello kitty cat. And these goddamn packages weighs 35 kilograms, and I am not sure if I can move them by myself. Oh my god. Ah, yes, indeed. These are beautiful indeed. They have that perfect red color. Now let's read the instructions before we begin. I need one flat and one star screwdriver, one hammer. I need 2 people. Yes, indeed. Not by myself. And yes, let's just see what we are gonna do. This looks easy enough. And here are some complete empty space for your own notes and thoughts about this build. Now, let's just unpack this little thing and we are gonna get right into it. Okay, so now I have unpacked every little piece of shit that were in that box, and now it's just time to start the building. So now we're gonna choose the right tools, yes indeed, and I am missing a screwdriver. 2 screwdrivers that is. And somebody has stolen one of them. I do believe that there were those guys from when they measured my heat in my apartment. They stole my screwdriver. Goddamn bitches. Okay, so 1 star, 1 flat, 1 star. We are gonna try to build this shit. So, we are gonna sort the little pieces. Yes, indeed. Now we have sorted everything out, yes indeed, in little heaps of crap and poo and penises. Like that. Yes indeed. Now it's time to start building. Okay, so hello and welcome back my darlings. You have not been gone, I have. You saw those beautiful time lapses, yes indeed. So now it's time, you know, to choose the shoes. What the shit? To show you what we have done here, me and my special darling, he has gone home, you know, I drove him home yesterday, and you know, it has been a few days after I, you know, filmed those sequences, but you know, so I have some time, you know, to actually settle down and settle in and feel how everything feels, you know, and excuse my gorgeous hair, because it's so gorgeous, I can die, I know, yes indeed, I don't know what is wrong with me today. So let's just show you what we have done. Yes indeed, so I have lit everything in the apartment so you will see good and nice and clearly what we have done. So let me show you the living room. So this is how the living room turned out. Yes indeed, let me just start over here. Here is my kitchen area, my dining area. I still have some boxes. I haven't unpacked them just yet. They are like pictures and that sort of stuff, you know. So here we have my, oh look, there you are. Here we have my new living room. So, if you remember how it looked before, you will know how this is a huge difference. So that one is still where it used to be, yes indeed, because it's so filled with little knickknacks and that sort of stuff, you know, but we actually put some LED strips inside of the door so they will be nicely lit so we can see every little speck of dust I have in there. I mean, I really need to take this out and, you know, do something with that. But no, let's just not talk more about that. Here is one of my desks. Yes indeed, that is my original desk where I usually have my laptops, where I, you know, edit and work and that sort of stuff, you know. So I have my little printer down in here, which you can't see because it's so dark I can die. And I have my beanbag right here because I don't sit here very often. Yes indeed. And here is my sofa. Yes indeed, it stood against that wall before, you know, and that desk were by that wall. So we, you know, slanted it outwards, you know, to give, you know, kind of a modern, kind of expressionist feel to the apartment. Yes indeed, and that were the most hideous description I have ever done for something on my channel. And my lounge chair and my guitar that were over there is now over here, you know. And we also slanted the TV, yes indeed, so it gets, you know, like a little cozy living room nook. And then we put the desk that stood where the cat tree is right now, right over here, with the bookshelves and the other, you know, cat tree. So back here is actually a hell of a mess, you know, not so much, but still, because here is my second balcony. So, you know, I thought that it would be good, you know, to have a little a little side area where you can go in and go out, you know, when you're going out on the balcony for some reasons and that sort of stuff, you know. Because this part of the apartment just felt like a goddamn empty blank space, you know, and it were echoey as shit and that sort of stuff. It's still kind of echoey in here, but, you know, it's fine by now. So in the future I actually thought about hanging, you know, some hooks on that wall, you know, or maybe a shelf with some hook underneath, you know, so you can have a extra shirt and that sort of stuff, or a blanket or whatever, if you're gonna go out on that balcony and smoke. Yes indeed, because a lot of my friends are smokers, me included, and you know, it can be good, you know, to have a little place where you can hang a coat or, you know, your jacket if you're going in and out a lot. Yes indeed, like for parties and that sort of stuff. And you know, you might think that this is kind of cramped, you know, but if you're going out, you just have to be a little bit careful, you know, not to bump into anything and that sort of stuff, you know. But here is actually quite roomy, you know, so I am actually quite pleased how this little space turned out. I will actually, this plug should not be here. It should actually go behind those bookshelves, but you know, I'm too weak to actually move them by myself, so I will have to wait. I will have to wait to the next weekend when my special darling can help me. Yes indeed, because I have an outlet right down here. Yes indeed. So you know, and also I moved my chest that I had right over there to here, you know. And that chest should also not be here for long. I should have another bench thingy for my aquarium so I can, you know, use it. Yes indeed. So this is my new living room and it feels so much more what the shit are you doing, my little kitty catty darling? Yes, I didn't know you could climb that well. No, you can't jump up there. Don't even think about it. I know what you're thinking. Can you please be a nice little kitty? He's not a kitty, he's a goddamn parrot. Come here. Come. should you follow us into the bedroom and show what we have done in there? And this is the bedroom. Yes, indeed. Let me just light that. So we actually built one of my new Malm chest of drawers. Yes, indeed. Because that cabinet is going out of here. I don't want it in here anymore. It has to go into the basement or my parents' basement or, you know, I don't want it. Ew. And I did have another one right there when I had the beds on the other way. And that is out here right now, you know. So I have a good, nice little hallway furniture situation going on with extra cupboard space for everything I don't know where to put. Yes, indeed. And that also includes my special darlings clean clothes and dirty clothes down in here. Yes, indeed. We also switched the beds around. Yes, indeed. So now we are sleeping with the heads against this area. Before we had them, you know, out towards here. So now it feels a lot more airy, you know. I can have a bedside table if I want to. That is just a little stool, but you know, if I want to have a real bedside table, I can have that if I want to. Yes, indeed. Probably I want to have another one of these benches, you know, so it gets like a little kind of that situation going on. So I can have, you know, stuff. Yes, stuff. Stuff. And of course I'm gonna buy a bed frame or, you know, inherit my parents' bed frame when they are done with that one because they don't want it anymore. And I really, you know, have grown into the idea of actually having a bed frame and not having my beds directly on the floor like a goddamn homeless person. But it also means I need to get some storage underneath because I am still afraid of monsters under the bed even though I am 25 years old. I probably will never go out of that habit of being afraid of monsters under the bed, you know. And I'm really scared of my closet right now because the door is closed and I can't have it open because the outside wall is freezing cold, so it lets in a lot of cold draft from the, you know, into here. Yes, indeed. But it actually feels a lot more airy in here. I can, you know, spin around and that sort of stuff. And in the future I will actually have a freestanding mirror in that corner and those red chest of drawers up against my, you know, my bed frame, you know. So I get a nice little nook where I can dress myself, you know, take selfies for Instagram, and I also get a nice, you know, background for my little beauty studio. Yes, indeed. So this is of course a work in progress, but I will of course update you on that in the future. Yes, indeed. So that is what this vlog were all about, and I hope you enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed, you know, redecorating my apartment, and if you haven't seen the outlining I did for this in The Sims 2, you can check that video up here if I remember to, you know, link it up here somewhere. Yes, indeed. I am a terrible forgetful person and I always forget about doing that. Overall, I feel much more at home right now. I have not felt like this is my apartment, even though I have been living here for 3 months by now. But now I finally feel like I am at home, you know. It's still, you know, some tiny bits and pieces that need to be fixed, you know. But overall, this feels much better. Yes, indeed. So, my darlings, thank you so much for going on this adventure with us, me and my special darling, and I hope you want, you know, to be here in the future. So why don't press that like, subscribe and notification icon down below so you can become a part of the DarlingSquad and the Digazmo family as well. And never forget to be who you are, since nobody else can. And I see you in the next one. Bye!